Hey everyone, welcome back to another Friday recap. Can I just say that I serve an amazing God. God has been so faithful. He has been so amazing to WOL Life Hungary, to myself, and it's been so evident over the past few months, and especially this past week when some announcements were made, and it's just been incredible. And so I want to share what God has been doing this past week, but especially what God has been doing in the months that have led up to this and the months that are coming ahead. And it's going to be so amazing. And man, I serve an amazing God. I do serve an amazing God, and I welcome you to another Friday recap. If this is your first one, this is where I just recap my past week and kind of what's been going on in my life and in the life of Word of Life Hungary, per se. But yeah, I'm so happy that you tuned in. And yeah, God has been so good. Some new changes this past week. I'll get into that in a second, but I have one big announcement, and it's probably the one that I'm looking forward to the most, is that we are having camp. We are having 7 weeks of camp here on the property. We are having 5 satellite camps, and it's just, I'm speechless because God has been so faithful. Our director, Alex, had a meeting. We had a meeting the other day, and he said this. He said that a few months back we had another staff meeting, and he talked about how we have to do what we can now to prepare ourselves for the future and to prepare for camps. And he talked about yesterday that we were faithful to God and we tried to do our best to honor Him. And God is blessing us with being able to have camps. And so it's truly remarkable. I'm super excited, and that kind of goes into what has been happening this past week. I kind of knew secretly that this was happening last week, but I couldn't share it with you until this week. But I'm super excited, super stoked. And yeah, so this past week was probably the first week that I haven't been out in the woods all week. I was able to come into the office, which I have a new office, which you'll probably be getting a tour pretty soon, so stay tuned for that video. We moved for the summer, so for about the next 4 months, we're going to be in a new office. I'm still with the LCM office, but camp and LCM moved to a new area, which is by the chapel. So if you've been here, you kind of know where that is. So I'm super excited. It was nice to be in the office. I guess after my body's been kind of going through some pain, but no, it's been great just to see what we've been able to do with this campus, and to do that has been really cool. But yeah, so I started my sort of new position this week. Been working with the camp team. We're starting to get, well, they are. I don't have too much to do right now, but right now I'm going to be inventorying all of our sports equipment and our sports stuff. So I'm really stoked about that, just getting that started, getting that rolling. But I've also this week been really busy with marketing, as I'm part of the marketing team now, and I haven't been shooting anything, but I've been editing some videos they had previously shot, and then I also put together a zipline video a couple weeks ago. So that's now out, which I'll link both below. So if you want to go see what I've been working on, and also support Word of Life Hungary in the process. So that's what's been going on this week for me. Still was outside a few days, but God has been so faithful to us. He is allowing us to have camp. Obviously, camp number is going to be different. We don't know all the details yet. I do know that for sports, I have to sanitize everything after every practice time or every hour that we do stuff, which that'll be fun. But no, so we're going to have right around 100 campers. That's a goal for every week. And I'm super stoked. I know I keep saying it, but I really am. I'm excited to share the gospel with these kids and to share the love of Christ in this time when many of these kids don't see that positive outcome, or they don't understand what's going on, and to be able to share that, it's been pretty great. And so it will be pretty great. So it's definitely a exciting time coming up in the next few weeks. Camps will start, I believe it's July 5th, I think, and they'll go through August. So it's gonna be really exciting. We're gonna be busy. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up on these videos. We'll see as the time progresses. But also this room that you're seeing in, this is probably my last Friday recap, and might be the last few podcast episodes next week in this room. I am not moving from the castle. not yet at least. I'm moving to another part of the castle, which is where some of the staff stays, so they can use this as a guest room. I'm kind of like bummed in a way because I have my balcony, but other than that, I'm really excited just to move and go somewhere different. So super excited about that. That will be happening next week, which I'll get to in a second. But then another thing that is going on per se is that if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or you pay attention to my YouTube channel, on Wednesday, Daniel and I had our first behind the lens episode of my new YouTube series, and it's awesome. We've enjoyed making the first 2 episodes and got a great feedback from it. So if you want to tune into that, again, I'll leave the link below. You can go check out that video and the videos to come as well. So super excited. It's been a blast to make, and I'm glad we're able to do this together, not only as brothers in Christ, but as a way to help others see the world of cameras and videography and photography all at the same time. So super stoked about that. I almost forgot, next Friday, a video will be coming out, but I don't know when it will, because next Friday is my birthday, and some of my friends and I are going out to eat and doing some stuff together. So I'll probably record it on Thursday, and it'll come out probably early in the day, Friday, my time. So just so you know, in case it's a little weird timing, that's what's going to go on. But super excited to celebrate my birthday, which hopefully I'll have a vlog for that. We'll see. But yeah, so life has been good. It's been great. As you can probably tell this whole video, I'm just super excited about what's going on, and everything's opening up. It's just been really, really cool. But getting on to prayer requests as I finish up this video today. Prayer request number 1 is camps. Pray that camps will go smoothly, that we'll be able to follow health guidelines, and that we will just be able to share the good news of Christ with these kids, share the gospel with these kids, and honestly, that no one will get sick or no one will catch anything, especially COVID-19, but that we'll do everything we can to still have the most fun we can have during these times. So that's request number 1. Request number 2 is just the stress load, the load of workload. There we go. That's the word. The workload is picking up for me. Just that I wouldn't let it get to me, wouldn't let the stress get to me, but that I would be able to just still enjoy what I do and love what I do. And so that's really important for me, so that I love what I do, that I'm serving Christ and doing it for a reason. And the third one is that not just myself, but everyone working here can be a light in this dark world. I pay attention to the news in America, and I pay attention to news around Europe. We live in a dark world, and I pray that everywhere we go, no matter if we go on a vacation here or whether we are just serving here during camps, that we can be a light to these kids, to people, that they can see that we serve a God that is great, and He's going to be there for us in every step of our lives. And so that's what I hope for, is that we can be that to kids and to people all over the world. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in to another Friday recap. It's always a blessing to it's a blessing to share with what's going on in my life, and hopefully you get a little enjoyment out of it and get to keep up with what's going on. So if you like this video, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, and if you also like this video, or if you like the channel and the things I do, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and that way you can stay up to date with everything that's going on in my life and sort of on YouTube. So once again, I just want to remind you that God is faithful and you can trust Him. And as always, we'll talk next time.